Excuse me. Good morning. It's Friday, November 6th, 2020. It's 2:54 a.m. and I'm on my way to the gym. Before I get ready to do these videos, as I'm sitting there going throughout my day or going through my morning, 7 topics come to mind easily that I could have a conversation about. Then when I get in the car, I have absolutely no idea unless something is extremely pressing on my heart to share. That is the only time that I have a strategic, organized game plan about what I'm talking or what I'm going to talk about. These videos in the beginning were intended to allow me to release parts of what I believe who I am to anybody who would watch them. Now these videos are my daily journal. They're part of my routine. There's a couple things that people may or may not know about me because I don't bring it up all the time, and I only mention it sporadically. The first shower of the day is always a cold shower. I don't care what the temperature outside is. When the temperature outside at this time in the morning is 100 degrees, that shower feels really good. When the temperature outside is 40 degrees, that shower's cold. I do 50 push-ups before I get in the shower. I set my voicemail every day, Monday through Friday. I go to sleep at 8 o'clock. I wake up at 1:29 a.m. These are my disciplines. I love God. I'm not a passive Christian. I am pushy. I am aggressive. And at times I cuss. I'm not perfect. Not even close. And I trust God a whole lot. I mean, an insane amount. I never thought that I could run into predicaments and situations that I run into and not freak out or go into a panic mode, but literally just say, I know the answer. And if this is a test, I'll pass it because I know the promise that my God has made to me. That He will not withhold anything. He says, make my request be known. And sometimes, as human beings, we're so used to trying to resolve and fix problems on our own. We get confused between what's a spiritual battle and what's a battle of the flesh. And so we fight a flesh battle the same way we would fight a spiritual battle, and vice versa. Whereas the skin is weak, the flesh is weak. Spirit battle is fought between good and evil. It's a battle of principalities. And we fall short. The truth of the matter is we fall short. And that's okay. What's not okay is to stay stuck in that mental thinking that, oh, well, we said we would stop smoking. I think that really kills people's motivation. I think it really kills their drive to keep going. Is that the moment that they fall off, like, for instance, I may walk into the gym, average, 6 days a week, sometimes more. That's hitting the door, going in, doing something, whether it's swimming, biking, running, strength training, stretching, something. And out of some of those days, let's just be honest, I'm not going to feel like doing too much. I'm not going to go in there and kill it. Yesterday, I went in there and I felt like I killed. I felt like I got such a good workout in such a quick amount of time. But what if every time I didn't have a powerful workout and I said, maybe this isn't for me? That self-defeating thought right there it's so powerful. If I go in there and I say, I didn't have the best workout, glad I got tomorrow, because I'm gonna kill it. Or what did I do differently that caused me? I don't drink. Majority of the time I get the same amount of sleep. Usually eat the same thing. Lately been a little loose with that. But imagine every time I felt that way, I fell off. And I think so many people do that. Oh man, I wanted to stop smoking. I couldn't keep it up. I had that cigarette. I would say smoke that cigarette, enjoy that cigarette, savor that cigarette. And then let that cigarette know this is the last time we'll meet. Until there's a next time. And then enjoy that cigarette, savor that cigarette. And you will go through that so many times that you will come to a point where you would have encouraged yourself, championed yourself through what ordinarily used to be a demoralizing defeat. The routine of making these videos, doing my voicemail every morning. I set my voicemail every morning, Monday through Friday. As soon as I'm done with this video, I will call my voicemail and I will set it and I will say, good morning. It is Friday, November 6th, 2020. You've reached the office of the Robertson team at AZ & Associates Real Estate Group. Because I also understand how important it is to get in a rhythm if you want to fight the good battle. I've never heard of a basketball player or a football player, of anybody who had of any great caliber, who did not have a routine that was flawless. You just got to be okay with giving yourself some space. Between your mistakes, between the things where you fall short on, and then implement some disciplines. There's a guy, lately, when I come out here, it's 3:04 right now. He's running. I might have even passed him. But I remember that being me, and I'm driving and I'm looking at him and I'm thinking, you gotta be crazy, dude. It's dark out here. That was me doing the same thing. Starting off at 2 in the morning with the mind I'm running 15 miles. There's some pretty tough areas. In the pitch dark of night. He may be crazy, but I know he has a plan. And when God puts a calling on your life, there's nothing like when God gives you the blueprint, when God says, here's the plan. Ain't nothing like when you trust God and God gives you the plan. Boy, you do not wait. You are like, I am tired of living like this. You run. I'll tell you how funny people are before I let go. I've had people ask me for money. They would spend so much time telling me their story. And in my mind, I knew whether or not I was going to give them the money already. I knew if I was going to give them the total amount, if I was going to give them some of the amount, if I was going to give them a part of the amount, if I was going to say, you owe me, if I was going to say, this is for free, whatever. I already knew that, but they'd stay telling me the whole rundown, and I already checked out 3 seconds into it. I already determined what I was going to do. I was going to give you something. I just determined how much and in what manner I was going to give it to you in. But you still talking. They done talking. I say, all right, here's what I'm going to give you. You don't owe me anything. You just figure out where you're going to get the rest from. But I'm going to give you this. Don't you know they didn't even have a way to come get it? Not even an idea on how they were going to get it. Matter of fact, they put more emphasis in their story than they did even receiving what they asked for. They put more time, effort, and energy into the story they were telling me that, by the way, I didn't care to hear. I'd already determined what I was going to do 5 seconds into the story. And then by time it was time to deliver on what they asked for, they moved extremely slow. It never fails. It's the funniest thing in the world. Anytime I have somebody ask me for money, they move really slow. All right, let me try to figure out a way to get there. All right, let's try to plan a connect. Like, did you really need this money? Because when I say you can have it, why are you moving so slow? It's because we've got into a rhythm where our talk is stronger than our action. See? Rhythm. A pattern. Just like my voicemail, just like my showers, just like my push-ups. I don't get in the shower without doing push-ups. You just got to give yourself some time and understand that you fall short. We all fall short. Just enjoy where you're at in the process. And each day when you fall short, just say, okay, one for you. Because the rest of these days is for me. And that's how I win. That's how I learned to win in business. Things don't go right. One for you. It's not to say it doesn't take the air out of you. It doesn't take something from you to go through something. But it's how you believe in your mind about that outcome that creates the ability to be able to recover faster. See, if a deal went wrong before, I blame it on anything and everything and think it, triple think it again, and be stuck. Now I just say one for you, 6 more for me. And I count my blessings.